Hey everyone, welcome back. Polestar delivered one of the best EV at the Shanghai Auto Show. This is the top EVs from the Shanghai Auto Show. I wrote an article on this. It's on our website. Check it out. There will be a link in the description. Check it out. Subscribe to our newsletter, by the way. That's the best way of supporting this channel. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Can't believe it. It's absolutely incredible. What a great journey it's been. And I will continue to make videos and continue to write articles about electric vehicles and a whole host of things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So these are the top 5 EVs from the Shanghai Auto Show that I chose myself. These are the top 5 EV that I primarily liked. So naturally we can start with the Polestar 4 SUV Coupe. I really like this car. Interior is absolutely impeccable. I wrote a full article about this, by the way, and I made a full video about this. I've already made 2-3 videos about this. Check them out. Feel free to leave a like. So Polestar decided to bring their coupe style SUV, the Polestar 4, to the next level with a unique choice, completely removing the back window. Now Polestar, a subsidiary of Volvo, is trading the traditional rear window for a rear view camera, which provides current visuals from the back of the automobile. This alteration is meant to improve the driving experience for passengers seated in the rear and offers them an added bonus of being able to observe their fellow occupants. And I think this actually works. In this vehicle, especially in the rear, it looks spacious. It looks super spacious. It looks super nice. So I actually really like this direction that Polestar is heading in. And this car takes on a very sharp identity. Some people say it looks like a Tesla. I don't think so. This thing it doesn't look like a Tesla at all. But it's kind of like when people kind of compare Ferrari to Lamborghini and say they look the same. They don't look the same. They don't look the same. There might be a few similarities, but they certainly don't look the damn same. It's just one of those things. Car guys like me will always, talk about this for hundreds of years to come. So going beyond its bold design, the top performance model of the Polestar 4 will boast an impressive 544 horsepower and have a range of over 300 miles on one charge. Exclusively released in China this year before reaching North America and European markets in 2024, this vehicle showcases China's booming electric vehicle market. Yes, that's true. Polestar is actually launching 2 new vehicles this year. They're starting deliveries of the Polestar 3 SUV, that's the big SUV, the flagship SUV. Deliveries will begin in Q4 this year. They'll also start delivery of this new electric vehicle, the Polestar 4 SUV Coupe. Deliveries will begin in Q4. Polestar will be selling 3 different vehicles at the end of this year. That's absolutely incredible. We're going for 80,000 vehicles delivered this year. Wow, I can't wait. I'm super excited. Next up on my list is one of the best looking SUVs, electric SUVs that I've seen recently. I really like the shape. I think it looks very Italian, almost like a Ferrari Parasangue. It looks impeccable. Interior looks nice as well, but exterior looks really good. It looks like it's ready to just cut through the air, and it looks big. It looks like it has a big body, which is always nice. That's always a welcome addition. This is called the XPENG G6, and this is its debut at the Shanghai Auto Show. This was my top 2 on the list. Best cars that I've seen at Shanghai Auto Show that were new to the public. This is the recently unveiled XPENG G6 SUV, and it has some remarkable specs, such as an unbelievably nearly 470 miles range. Wow, I don't know in what configuration that is, and apparently lightning fast charging capabilities to boot. So XPENG reports that the G6 would be able to attain 186 miles of charge in just 10 minutes with help in hand from its 800 volts architecture. And even better, it has a starting MSRP ranging between $30,000 to $40,000. XPENG isn't planning to bring the G6 to Europe or North American markets, which is a pity when you look at the cost-performance ratio. That is truly a disappointment. I mean, when they say they're not looking to bring this to the European market or the North American market, is that recent? Is that in the next 1 to 2 years? Will they bring these vehicles eventually in the next 3, 4, 5 years? I hope so, because Europeans and Americans would love this vehicle. It's an SUV and it has an insane amount of range. So why isn't XPENG bringing these vehicles to Europe? Like Neo's launching in Europe. Neo's going hard. They are launching everywhere in Europe. and it's nice. They're bringing the ET5 to the UK this year. That is wonderful. But I'd like to see XPENG branch out as well and start launching in European markets. But I think this car is truly impeccable. Now, next up, we've got the BMW i7 M7 Wow, I went to London quite recently and I seen an older version of this vehicle. An older version. Not this new thing. This new thing just came into the Shanghai Auto Show. I seen an older version. Same color format. But I knew it was an older version because this is a newer type. But it looks wicked. And this looks even bigger and more aggressive and more beautiful. This is the most advanced all-electric BMW, and it will arrive on the Australian market in 2023 fourth quarter. That's Q4 this year. That's exciting. So it's launching around the same time that the Polestars 3 and 4 will launch. So BMW i7 M70 xDrive made its debut alongside the BMW XM labeled red at the auto show in Shanghai last week, featuring an electric motor at each axle. Woo, that sounds amazing. It boasts 485 kilowatts of power and up to 1,100 newton meters of torque, and it has an RRP of 344,000. Holy bonkers, including an off-road cost. Whew. I didn't know this car was that expensive. My goodness, who's gonna buy this thing? It's like a Rolls Royce. Actually, BMW does build Rolls Royce as well. They own the company. And that's what I've always noticed. These BMWs, they always look so similar to Rolls Royces. It's not just me, right? It can't just be me. Just look at this thing. It always looks a little bit similar to a Rolls Royce. But I like what they're doing. This is like BMW's version of a Mercedes Maybach or Maybach. Really nice cars. Germans, they do make the best cars. So this vehicle boasts an acceleration of 3.7 seconds. At its top speed, it's capable of 250 kilometers, but it can do 0 to 100 kilometers acceleration in 3.7 seconds. That's impressive. And it can go up to 560 kilometers on WLTP range. The iX-M60 was the brand's most powerful all-electric model until now, but the power output of the new model is 30 kilowatts greater, and it also has a whopping 85 kilowatts more than the i7 xDrive 60. Whew, that name is a lot to say. The i7 M70 xDrive has a gross battery of 106 kilowatts, giving users access to 101.7 kilowatts of energy, and is equipped with both AC up to 22 kilowatts and DC with a max output of 195 kilowatts charging. That's fantastic. But now we go to BMW's favorite competitor, Mercedes. This is perhaps one of the strangest cars I've ever seen. I don't actually like this car, but I thought I'd add it anyway because Mercedes seems to be doing just whatever the hell they want and getting away with it all the time. The real reason why I thought I'd add it, even though it looks weird, is because it's an SUV, but it's a Maybach SUV. This is a Maybach SUV. We were talking about Maybachs earlier. So Mercedes Maybach debuted its first ever electrified vehicle at the Shanghai Motor Show, and it's every bit as opulent as one would expect from such a renowned luxury brand. Mercedes, ladies and gents, this vehicle is wild. Interior and exterior looks wild. Like, when it comes to luxury, it's Mercedes just kills it. I'm sorry, but they kill it. But the outside, it's not a very handsome car. A normal Maybach looks really nice. But this thing, from the exterior, I'm not the biggest fan. But interior, it looks impeccable. It looks like you could just sleep in there all day. Now, rear passengers in the EQS 680 SUV who opt for an exclusive rear seat package plus can enjoy calf massage and heating both shoulders and neck. The package also includes 2 terminal cup holders and a shelf for the MBUX rear tablet, and 4 fast charging USB-C ports and 2 HDMI interfaces. For added convenience, there's an optional center console containing 2 folding tablets, a refrigerator compartment, and a silver-plated champagne flutes. The estimated range of the EV is 372 miles. That's impeccable, which should be plenty for a Maybach, enough to get from luxury residence to boardrooms with no fuss. That is impeccable. Seriously, that's an impeccable looking exterior. I won't lie. It's really Mercedes really going like, they're not holding back at all. I love the white on the gray. It really does go well together. And the zebra black and white right there. Wow. I see why people would buy this car because of the luxury inside, but the outside, I'm not a fan. Now let's go on to our last car, the BYD Seagull. BYD Seagull is more affordable offering at its debut in Shanghai with the price tag beginning at $11,400. The Seagull offers a great deal for all-electric subcompact SUV. Being based on BYD's Dolphin platform, it is expected to yield a decent range of around 190 miles per charge, which is generally in line with other EVs that clocked around 200 miles. It works with a solitary front-mounted electric motor. BYD has had remarkable success with their pricing, and that's why the Seagull was popular, even surpassing 10,000 orders in only one day. It's no wonder they're now widely known as the leading EV maker. Even taking the title from Tesla. Ooh, but which markets? Because which market is BYD more popular? I think that tends to be China. So this is a formal demand from North America automotive corporations to step up to their efforts. Chinese EV sectors offers customers not just a greater array of choices, but also at more affordable prices. So that's the BYD Seagull, and BYD makes a lot of cars. And I've never really written about BYD that much. I might have made 1 or 2 videos about BYD, but I'm much more interested in talking about BYDs because I look at my previous videos and there was a couple of cars that I thought they look okay. But thankfully that is it for this video. I think at this auto show, Polestar wins clearly. And I am biased for sure because I love Polestar. XPENG is a close second and BMW, there you go, close third. Then we got the Mercedes. That's it for this video. But this is genius by Polestar. I wish Polestar would have done a full presentation and unveiled this car properly and upload plenty of videos of this car driving around, interior, exterior, just like they did with the Polestar 3, just like they did with the Polestar 2. I wish they'd have gone that way. I suspect that this was a little bit rushed, but I could be wrong. But I still love the car. It looks impeccable. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment. Of course, there's a link to our newsletter. Check it out. There's a link in the description to our newsletter. Subscribe to support this channel and our blog. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in our next video.